Well, hello, YouTube. Yeah, that's right. Another day. Let me say, happy 2022. Whatever. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. All right, so we're in the shop today. Yeah, working off quarantine. So over the weekend, over the New Year's weekend, hung out with a buddy of mine, did some fishing out in the Gulf and everything, and I guess I got to get a bigger boat because apparently we were too close to each other. I don't know. Yeah, get a bigger boat. COVID. COVID made me get a bigger boat. No. So we are officially COVID quarantined right now. I feel fine. I haven't had the test yet. Probably gonna go do it in about 2 days, but I feel fine. But yeah, he's at the doctor's now, so it's nothing to laugh about. We shouldn't laugh about stuff like that. COVID is a pretty serious thing out there. So yeah, so God willing, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I didn't mean to do the other one. Fingers crossed, but no, we'll see. We'll see. You know, it is what it is. What, right? What are we gonna do? The only thing that you have to do, death and taxes, right? And I guess some people skate on the taxes part. No one's yet figured out how to cheat death. So yeah, so I'm in the shop, figure to get some work done as I'm in my isolation. I'll just put my cot over here in the corner and just stay here. I guess I don't know. Miss Sandy is is at the house, but it is what it is. We're not, like I said, we're not going to sweat the small stuff. So today we're in the shop. If you guys remember before last year, we were getting everything ready to prime. So today we're going to wipe everything down with acetone. And then you guys hear me talk about the SEM. For those that haven't watched my other videos and stuff, this is the SEM product. This is what I use, rattle can primer. This is I got 2 more of these left. And then I'm going to switch over to the epoxy since, as you guys know, I'm doing the slow build wings, not the quick build anymore. And that was going to be primered. The quick build gets primered by Vans. Now that it's a slow build, I have to primer it. And I figured this cost, I would go through 20 cans of that SEM product at 20 bucks a can. It's not cheap by no stretch of the mean. So so I'm an epoxy. I've got the spray booth, everything to do that. I've done epoxy paint before, no big deal. I've got my nice sprayer back there, pulled out of storage with the guns and stuff. So I'm not worried about epoxying. It's a cost factor thing for me at this point. If I was just, like I said, doing a slow build, no big deal. But now that I'm having to basically prime the whole plane, and who knows, I might just paint it myself. I figure I just go ahead and buy the epoxy. So I got these 2 cans to burn up to get out of here, or to use up today. Well, I don't know if I'm going to use both cans, probably just one. But, keep the other one for light touch-up work and stuff. So that's what we got today. We got to get everything primed, ready to be primed to be primed. So we got acetone, wipe parts down with acetone, get those going, get the benches covered with the paper, and everything, protect those from the overspray as much as I love these benches. These are the best. Look, out of all the tools in the shop, these benches, probably number one. They make life so much easier. And I do have videos on how I made them with the plans. You just have to go search a little bit further inland, as they would say. So yeah, so that's what we got going on today in the shop. Like I said, a lot of rinse, repeat, nothing new. I will stop as I'm doing it, kind of guys show you. I use acetone as my degreaser. It doesn't do anything with the aluminum. You don't have to worry about it. So that's what I use, and it's inexpensive. Get it at the box store and everything. So I wiped down all the parts with that. We already scarfed up all the parts with the Scotch-Brite pads. You saw that in the other video. So yeah, so now it's just acetone, getting the benches covered, getting them acetoned, and then getting the coat of primer on them, and then we are done for the day. So like always, as you guys know, this plane's not going to build itself, so I got to get to work. All right, YouTube, there you go. Primed up. Ready to go. Only use one can for both sides, everything. Yeah, there wasn't really a whole lot of parts there. So I have a little bit left over actually. Yeah, you guys know the routine. A lot of rinse and a lot of rinse and repeat. As you guys know, that front spar, we're getting a new one set in, so there was no reason to paint that. That is coming in from Vans. If you watch my other videos, you'll know why. Yeah, so got everything painted, ready to go. It is 72 degrees here in Florida at the time. Got the skins painted, so this will actually cure up. I'll probably let this sit for a day to 2 days. They recommend 24 hours. But if you guys remember from my last video, the longer you set it, the harder it gets. So I'll let it set up for about a day or so. Who knows? Maybe it will come back. Right now, what I got to do is peel back the tape. One thing I did learn, and I do actually knew better, is you need to peel the tape off before the paint dries, because if you peel it off afterwards, it will cause the paint to crack. So the best way to do it is just from the inside, since this is not painted here, to grab it from the inside and peel off that way. And so we'll get the paint or the tape peeled off, and we'll call it a day. Yeah, it was a short day in the shop, but very, very necessary, as you guys know. We're painting. So one thing I did notice, I'll go ahead and take the blue off of here and get those, because those edges all get squished together, or they mate together. So the whole idea is you want to prime all the mating surfaces. So I'll do that. That I just recognized it. So we'll get those done as well. So yep, that's about it. So with that, I'll just have to say, yeah, it was an easy day in the shop. Not a whole lot going on today. Painting never is, never a big day and everything. But I appreciate you guys spending your day with me as we, get these parts primed and ready to be final assembled and everything. So like always, be safe. If you have any questions, comments, leave them below, and I'll try to answer them. Keep them to building the airplane. I don't, all the other stuff, stay out of that for the purpose of these videos and everything. So like always, God bless, take care, and be safe. Be safe.